Welcome to Around the World on 8 Plates. In this series, we're going to visit different countries and introduce these countries to you by providing information regarding itinerary. We're also going to teach you how to cook signature dishes from these countries and interview locals from these countries so that you can have a better understanding of what these countries are all about. So join me, your host Jojo Tang, as we go around the world on 8 Plates. Presented to you by National Taiwan Normal University Common Core Education Committee Foreign Language Education Division. So far this season on Around the World on 8 Plates, we have traveled to 4 out of the 8 countries. First, we traveled from the Baltics in Latvia to East Africa in Kenya. And then we went to the Indian Ocean in the form of the country of the Seychelles. After that, we went to the Middle East, we went to Bahrain, and now where are we going? Well, let's find out using the punny monologue. So today we are going to another country.
So I just bought a house, and inside the bathroom I used tiles and marbles. Tile and marbles. Does that sound like the name of the company of detectives? I will review which country is.
Well, it's time to welcome everyone to the Land of Smiles, Thailand. Or, as the locals say, Indi Tornrab Supratetai. After arriving at Bangkok Airport, what would be an itinerary for you? It is feasible and possible to go to the outskirts of the city first. With regards to what to do in the outskirts of the city, it is wise to visit the Damyuan Saduak floating market. What is amazing is that the canal of the market was actually built over 100 years ago, is the straightest canal in Thailand, and links the Mekong River to its tributaries to help trade. Your sentiment will change for sure once you go to the market because tourists go there for shopping and to experience what locals do every day. For the geography section, let us talk about how the existence of the Mekong has helped promote economy in Thailand. The Mekong is the 12th longest river in the world and runs from China in the north all the way to Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, and of course Thailand in the south. In addition to trade, the Mekong has been very important to the people because of other reasons. First, the water from the Mekong is used for farming, especially for rice farming during the wet season. Then, controlled flooding technology has helped farmers store water during this dry season to grow other crops or plants. Furthermore, there are places near the river that provide hydroelectric power. Other than the Mekong, there are many spectacles near Chao Phraya, the main river running across Bangkok. To organize your trip, after visiting the floating market, head to Watpho. This temple is famous because it houses the largest collection of Buddha images in Thailand, not to mention the reclining Buddha, which is 46 meters in length. Nowadays, it is also famous because it houses a school of Thai medicine and is considered the birthplace of traditional Thai massage. One last reason why this temple is a good idea to start your journey is because it's not far from the second place where we're visiting, the Grand Palace. The Grand Palace is a must-see because it serves as a museum, a working palace, and offices for some members of the royal family. Then, across from Watpho is watarun. You just have to cross the Chao Phraya River and branch out to the other side of the city to reach this temple. Although it is called the Temple of Dawn, many people enjoy looking at this temple at night because the lights illuminate and show off the beauty of this temple. The temple got its name from the Hindu god Aruna, a sun god. In line with this title, the temple is built just like a sun. Unlike its counterpart, Watpho, with a reclining Buddha, Watarun is famous for its central structure called a prang. Taking a closer look at the prang, the design of the temple will be revealed to you. Specifically, you will see that it's covered with porcelain figures of soldiers and animals. Although it has a Hindu name, the temple is still considered a Buddhist temple. Indeed, Thailand's history is rooted in mostly Buddhism, but also Hinduism. Let's find out how this happened in the history section. So here's a condensed history timeline of Buddhism and Hinduism in Thailand. Let's start with the 6th century BCE. That's when trade with people from what is now India meant that Hinduism was able to spread to Thailand. And then 268 BCE, monks from Sri Lanka, they visited Southeast Asia to spread Buddhism. Then in the 7th century, people began migrating from China to Southeast Asia. In 1238, the first kingdom was established called Sukhothai, where Theravada and Mahayana branches of Buddhism were practiced. Before moving forward, let's talk about the differences between the two branches of Buddhism. First, location. Most Theravada Buddhists live in countries like Thailand, Myanmar, Laos, Cambodia, and Sri Lanka, whereas those adhering to the Mahayana branch live in places like China, Japan, Taiwan, Mongolia, and Korea. 2 is icon and rituals or traditions. Theravada Buddhism focuses on chanting, statues of Buddha, and prostrations, or lying on the ground facing downwards. In contrast, Mahayana Buddhism focuses more on the arts, mantras, and rituals. 3rd is how to achieve freedom or liberation. For Theravada Buddhism, the focus is on personal reflection and insight. In contrast, Mahayana Buddhism focuses on making sure the collective whole in a community get benefits. Finally, language. For Theravada Buddhism, teachings are in the Pali language, an ancient language from India. Whereas for Mahayana Buddhism, the teachings are usually in Sanskrit, Chinese, and other languages. Now let's go back to the timeline. Then, in the late 13th century, that's when Sukhothai kings supported the Theravada Buddhist monks rather than their Mahayana counterparts. Then in the 14th century, power was moved south to Ayutthaya. And Ayutthaya is actually named after a temple in India called Ayutthaya. See, another link to Hinduism. In 1434, that was when the Emerald Buddha was said to have been created by a bolt of lightning. Then in 1431, the golden age of Theravada Buddhism started, yet elements of Hinduism still affected the lives of the people. In 1782, the capital was moved to what is now Bangkok, and many Buddhist temples were built there. And finally, in 1950, that's when meditation became part of Buddhist teachings. In conclusion, it's no wonder that Thailand starts with the letter T. It's the home of Theravada Buddhism and the home of temples. But we also have to remember that we should take the risk and take the opportunity to venture out and see Thailand beyond the floating markets and temples. What else can we see in Thailand? What else is there to know about Thailand? Well, let's go to the next part and read the Thailand postcard. To learn more, read this country profile in the form of a postcard. Now that we have learned about Thailand, it's time to start cooking. What's cooking today? Flame-grilled lemongrass chicken. So what ingredients do you need? Well, first you'll need 1 kilogram of chicken wings, 1 large lemongrass, 6 cloves of garlic minced, 2 tablespoons of lime juice, 2 teaspoons finely chopped red chili, 3 tablespoons of fish sauce, 2 tablespoons Chinese cooking wine, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, 3 tablespoons brown sugar, some soy sauce, and half a teaspoon of black pepper. Now, for the dip. What do you need for the dip? You'll need sugar, fish sauce, shallots, some lemon or lime juice, freshly chopped coriander, and freshly chopped red chili peppers. Here's the first step. In a bowl, combine all the wet ingredients. That includes the fish sauce, the wine, the lemon juice, the sesame oil, you have the sugar, you have the black pepper, and you have the soy sauce. And then in the same bowl, you add the garlic, the red chili peppers, the lemongrass, the cilantro, and if you want, you can also add Thai basil. Now for the third step. Add the chicken wings into the marinade and then add the whole lemons and then you can marinate the chicken in the marinade for around 2 to 3 hours. Now, while you're waiting for the chicken to marinate, you can prepare the dipping sauce. The first step is to chop the onions. Then add some lemon juice. Now add some fish sauce and some sugar and also some chopped cilantro and chopped chili peppers. And then you mix everything. Now it's time to grill the chicken. But before you do that, please use a paper towel to dry the chicken. Now on a hot grill, grill the chicken on both sides, making sure that the inside of the meat has been fully cooked. Finally, serve with some freshly chopped coriander, and there you have it, the recipe for today, lemongrass flame grilled chicken. In case you need it, here is a written recipe for today's dish. Now let's welcome our special guest.
Hi, today I will suggest about 3 places to go in Bangkok. First, Wat Arun. Wat Arun is a must-visit landmark, the Buddhist temple also known as the Temple of Dawn. Visitors can climb the central park for stunning view of the Chao Phraya River, and the temple beauty is particularly captivating during sunlight or sunsets. Next is Yavaras for the best street food experience, especially at night is Chinatown, buzzing with lively stores offering delicious Thai and Chinese dishes. Enjoy local favorites like Pad Thai and Tom Yum in a vibrant atmosphere. It's a must-visit for a tasty and cultural adventure in Bangkok. So for the last one is Siam Road. It's a central district known for shopping and entertainment options. Siam is home to iconic shopping malls such as Siam Paragon, Siam Center, and MBK Center. These malls offer a wide range of retail stores, restaurants, and entertainment facilities, making it a popular destination for both local and tourists. Thank you.
Where are we going next? Stay tuned as we once again travel the world, learn about the culture of another country, and go around the world on 8 plates.